Anatoly Onoprienko, a name that sends chills down spines. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, he roamed the Ukrainian countryside, leaving a trail of terror. His victims were often families, brutally murdered in their homes. The media dubbed him the Beast of Ukraine. Onoprienko's methods were chillingly methodical. He struck swiftly, disappearing into the shadows after each crime. Fear gripped the nation as police struggled to catch him. Finally, in 1996, his reign of terror ended. Captured, he confessed to 52 murders. The monster was behind bars, but the scars he left on Ukraine would last forever. For more, like and subscribe. In the early 2000s, Iran was gripped by fear. Mohammed Bijay, a chilling figure, emerged as a notorious serial killer. His reign of terror left a trail of victims, each more haunting than the last. Bijay preyed on the vulnerable, luring them with false promises. The streets whispered his name, and panic spread like wildfire. Authorities scrambled to catch him, but he was elusive, slipping through their fingers. Finally, a breakthrough came. Bijay was apprehended, and the truth unraveled. His dark motives shocked the nation. Justice was served, but the scars of his crimes lingered, a grim reminder of his legacy. For more, like and subscribe to. In the shadowy alleys of 16th century France, two names struck fear: Pierre Bergot and Michel Verdun. They were not just men, they were notorious murderers. Their reign of terror began with whispers of dark deeds. Villagers spoke of missing loved ones, of blood-stained secrets hidden beneath the moonlight. Bergot, with his cunning charm, lured victims into a false sense of security. Verdun, the brute force, ensured none escaped. Together they formed a deadly duo, leaving a trail of horror. Their legacy? A chilling reminder of humanity's darkest corners, where trust can turn to betrayal in an instant. For more, like and subscribe. In 14th century Ireland, Alice Keitel stood out. A wealthy widow, she was known for her sharp wit and business acumen. But her fortune drew envy. Whispers of witchcraft began to swirl. Accusations flew, claiming she consorted with demons and practiced heresy. The church took notice. In a dramatic trial, Alice faced her accusers. She defended herself fiercely, but the tide was against her. Her enemies sought her downfall. Yet Alice vanished before her execution, leaving behind a legacy of intrigue. Was she a witch or a victim? The truth remains shrouded in mystery, echoing through the ages. For more, like and subscribe. In the shadows of the Belgian Congo during the 1950s, a chilling figure emerged: William Unek. His name sent shivers down spines. Unek was a master of deception, blending into the vibrant life of Tanganyika. But beneath his charming facade lurked a predator. He struck under the cover of darkness, leaving a trail of terror. Victims vanished without a trace, their stories swallowed by the dense jungle. Fear gripped the community. Whispers of Unek's gruesome acts spread like wildfire. As the hunt intensified, the line between hunter and hunted blurred. Justice loomed, but would it catch him? The clock was ticking. For more, like and subscribe. Gilles de Rais was no ordinary nobleman. In 15th century France, he was a celebrated military leader, a companion of Joan of Arc. But beneath the surface, darkness lurked. Whispers of horror surrounded him. He became infamous for his gruesome acts. Children vanished from villages, their laughter silenced. De Rais allegedly lured them to his castle, where unspeakable tortures occurred. The once heroic figure transformed into a monster. His reign of terror ended when he was captured. In 1440 he faced trial. The evidence was overwhelming. De Rais was executed, leaving behind a chilling legacy of evil that still haunts history. For more, like and subscribe. H. Holmes was a master of deception. In the late 19th century, he lured victims to his infamous murder house in Chicago. This sinister hotel was a labyrinth of traps and hidden rooms. Guests checked in, but many never checked out. Holmes was a con artist, charming and manipulative. He preyed on the unsuspecting, turning their trust into a deadly game. Bodies vanished without a trace, buried in the shadows of his creation. The chilling tales of his crimes sent shivers through the city. Holmes became a symbol of terror, a reminder of the darkness lurking behind a charming facade. For more, like and Andrei Chikatilo, a name that sends chills down the spine. In the shadows of the Soviet Union, he became a monster. Between the 1970s and 1980s, he claimed at least 52 victims, primarily women and children. His method was brutal, his motives twisted. Chikatilo lured his prey with charm, only to unleash unspeakable horrors. The police struggled to catch him, as he evaded capture for years. His reign of terror ended in 1990, when he was finally apprehended. The trial revealed the depths of his depravity. Chikatilo remains one of history's most notorious serial killers, a haunting reminder of evil. For more, like and subscribe. Jack the Ripper, a name that sends chills down spines. In 1888, London was gripped by terror. 5 women, all prostitutes, fell victim to a brutal killer. The streets of Whitechapel became a hunting ground. Fear spread like wildfire. Each murder was more gruesome than the last. The police were baffled. The public was outraged. Letters from the killer taunted authorities, heightening the mystery. Who was he? A doctor? A butcher? Theories swirled, but the truth remained elusive. Over a century later, Jack the Ripper's identity is still a haunting enigma, forever etched in the annals of crime history. For more, like and subscribe. Ted Bundy was once a charming law student, admired by many. But beneath that facade lay a darkness that would shock the world. In the 1970s, he lured young women with his charisma, only to reveal his true nature. His reign of terror spanned multiple states, leaving families shattered and communities in fear. Yet, amidst the horror, Bundy's capture became a turning point. In prison, he confessed, revealing the depths of his depravity. His story serves as a chilling reminder of the duality of human nature. It inspires vigilance and awareness, urging society to confront evil, even when it wears a friendly face. For more, like and subscribe.